Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your boy is back. And you know we're going to be talking about basketball as usual. What else can we talk about? They do say basketball is life, so let's get into life. And that is talking about basketball. And today, I want to start off with the high school tournament that just happened not too long ago. All right, and that was a beautiful thing. That was the beginning of something really great. I'm talking about high school basketball and TZ. That's what we're talking about here today. Today, we're going to be talking about TZ basketball. Let me be very specific so you understand that. We're not just talking about basketball in general. It's TZ basketball because I do see TZ eventually going all the way, baby. And when I say all the way, is winning the World Cup. We might laugh to that today, but you know what? I have been saying a lot of stuff that have been coming true. Because last year I did say that the Warriors, right here, the Warriors were going to win the championship. People didn't believe me. And guess what? It just happened. I am rocking their hat right now because I do have this knack of just seeing things before they happen. So let's get into it right now. Let's talk about something that I'm seeing. If you share the same visions as me, great. If not, then it's okay. We'll just have to wait, and then time will eventually reveal everything for you. But for me, I know exactly what's going down. So TZ basketball. We going all the way to high school because that's important. Those same players in high school right now, I do see those players eventually winning it all. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about right now. Right now, it's a stretch. It's a stretch. When I look around, the talent is just not there. The will, is the will there? I don't know about the will. You know, players are willing, but then players are not willing. Okay, there's so many circumstances into that, and yes, eventually we'll talk about that. Eventually, I will dedicate a day to talk about that. But okay, so let's get into high school basketball. I was surprised. I was impressed with the level of talent TZ has. It is really impressive. There's some really impressive players out there. Shout outs to Stanley. Shout outs to Marwa. Incredible players. And of course, so many other players. You know, I'm not even going to pretend like I know all their names, but I did see a lot of different players showcasing the ability or the potential of being really great players. Definitely in the continent of Africa. So with the beginning of this high school tournament thing, and we're talking about nationwide, that means every school is able to participate if they want to participate. Now, there are a lot of schools in TZ. We're talking about over 14,000 different high schools. That's just ridiculous. I mean, are they all going to play? I know they're not all going to play, but a few that will participate will eventually get the chance to be crowned as the champion of TZ and TZ high school basketball. Yes. So that's a possibility. That's 2023. And of course, a lot of people are jumping into this thing, and it's important. I'm here. It's important to let you know that you should let the next guy know, or let your school, if you're in high school right now. If you're not in high school, then you know somebody that's in high school, to let them know about this thing so they can get their squad ready for next year. Right now, the preparations are happening, and you know, it's going to be lit, because the people behind this thing are the very same people that brought you Bibo Kita, the very same people that, I've been working with one of the greatest player in the game of basketball. Not one, I would say he is the greatest player. That's Mr. Michael Jordan himself. Air Jordan and Nike are going to be behind this thing. And that is definitely a story, you know. For them to be part of this thing, you know this thing is going to be lit, right? And of course, those dudes that brought you Bibo Kita, you know what they do, right? You know what they do. And mad shout outs and props to that company, the International Depository of Tanzania. You know what they do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. And myself, your boy, Wokweli Rant. You know, the show is, I'm just Wokweli. You know what I mean? Okay, so I don't even know how to introduce myself. Or, you know what? Forget it. It's one of those days. But it's a beautiful day, though. So, anywho, all I'm saying is, please make sure to come back to this channel, because whatever I know, whatever update that I get, I'm going to let you know. But right now, what I'm trying to let you know is get your team ready. I'm talking to the high schoolers. I mean, you could be a 40-year-old and in high school, and you still have a chance to cheer for your high school because you're too damn old, man. You can't play. It's not just because you're in high school, man. Your age also. There has to be a cutoff limit, man. You can't be over 20 years old, man. That's just you. You're an old head. You know what I mean? Even though you're in high school, come on, bruh. Come on. But you know what? You could cheer for your team. That's what you could do. And you got to have a school ID. You know, those are just some of the things. I mean, those are some of the most important things if you're going to participate in this thing. So I am really excited about this thing. High school basketball is going to be lit. And I am speaking to all you TZ ballers in high school. But at the very same time, I'm talking to the whole region. I'm talking about Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, and the rest, because this thing is going regional. You know that? We're going to get the best high school eventually in Africa. But right now, we're going to start with just TZ. And that's what I'm talking about. So, yo, get ready for 2023. It's going to be lit.